Good day traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It is Thursday the 9th of March and we're here to do an update. We're doing updates for Brent, for Crude, for Bitcoin and for Euro. In front of us we have the daily chart for Brent oil, and you can see I'm going to repeat what I've been saying for many days now. We're still in that downward AB swing. There's our A high, there's our B low. We've got a bearish AB swing in front of us. We've had a 78686 bounce with price falling down to the B failure 786. A B failure 786 with the prior 786 bounce leads us to believe that we're going to be taking out the A high. Price came just shy of taking out this A high. You can see here we did have a nice rally. We came just shy of taking out the A high, then fell. However, we did not break or take out the B failure 786 or reach a new B failure 786. We found support higher, and then again we found support higher on another test. Do we find support higher again? Okay, we've got a 786 just a bit lower than this over here. Do we find support and do we carry on rallying up? Our bias is to the upside. And we are making higher lows within this AB swing. You can see that there's a low, there's a higher low, there's a higher low, there's a higher low within this A high and B low here. Are we going to find support here again? This support area largely needs to hold. The next support level down here would be this one, and then a B failure 786 area at the bottom. So let's see today, do we find support at this little 786 and then bounce up, or do we continue falling down? The 4-hour chart is exactly the same. I'm not even going to go through it. I've done it for days now. We'll just look at the last swing within that 4-hour chart, which is the support that was created last Friday. You can see, I said yesterday, this is quite a significant level of support. Price came down, didn't quite break it on a sustained basis. You can see we're still inside that. Are we going to rally up from current levels? Our next level of support is down here. Okay, would be great if we could rally up from current levels to show that the support area is then quite strong. Okay, heading obviously for 89.37 over coming sessions. The 1-hour chart, which is a bit different, you will see that I've already done the housekeeping on this chart. There was our most recent A high and our most recent B low yesterday. You can see price came and took out this B low on a sustained basis, giving us a new A high and a new B low. So if we pull our fibs from this A high to this B low, you can see that price came just shy of the, price came shy of the 618 and we hit the 50. So for today on this time frame, we will be looking for price to rally up to the 618 or higher, while inside the A low, if we do get anything bearish while inside this, not A low, A high. If we do get anything bearish while inside this A high, then we will step down to the lower time frame and look for something short. If price falls from current levels without giving us a decent swing high, then we'll look for a new B to form. And if price rallies on up without giving us anything bearish inside here and breaks this A high, then we've got the start of an inverse head and shoulders pattern on this time frame. Okay, so those are the scenarios that we'll be looking out for during the trading day today. Crude oil, let's have a look at crude oil. The 4-hour chart, there's our A high, there's our B low. We're in this since, you can see this is the 12th of December. Okay, we had a B low forming. Again, here we had a 86 bounce and price headed down to the BF 786. A BF 786 with an 86 bounce also leads us to believe we're going to take out the A high. You can see, if I'll make this a bit bigger, the bulls tried 3 times. Okay, there we go. Once, twice, thrice, and then we fell all the way down. And here's where this chart is a bit different to Brent. Here we came right back to the BF 786 area and we found support. If you look at the old videos, there was no entry point, okay, on the 5-minute chart, because there was no retracement down to the 618 on that time frame. But you can see price came and pulled back down there. Okay, and our bias on this chart is still bullish. We're still looking for 83.32 over coming sessions. If I look at the most recent swings that we had, like on Brent, Friday's bounce, you can see here a bit different to Brent. We haven't taken out this low, or we haven't even touched this low as such. Do we today bounce up from current levels? If we do, then it shows that this support level is quite strong. Okay, The 1 hour chart on Brent, also I have to scrunch it up quite a bit to show you where's the AB swing. There's the A low and there's the B high. A bullish AB swing. You can see price came down here. We just popped out of this. This wasn't a sustained break. And because we went deep into the A low bounce, we're expecting price to exhaust itself up here at the B low, at the B high. So you can see we've got a test over here. If I move to recent activity, yesterday we were saying we would like price to remain inside this low of this last swing. You can see we came down to the 86 level. Let's see today, do we get a little test of it and then do we carry on up, or does price go down and break this low? Okay. No clear trading opportunity. If we do get a test and a bullish candlestick formation in here, I would most likely consider that as a long entry opportunity, but that we'll have to step down to the 5-minute chart for. Euro daily chart. You can see that here we're still in an uptrend on the euro with our most recent A low and our most recent P high. Price bounced, gave us a nice clear morning star candlestick formation. Is this a test of that morning star formation? We need to remain above 482, which is this A low, in order to remain bullish. If price breaks this 482 area, we will be starting a reversal on this time frame. We can still bounce out of current levels. It's not too late to bounce out of current levels and rally on up. If that does happen, then we could expect price to exhaust itself around the B high, maybe even inside the B high. The 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart's a bit different. You can see we're in a bearish AB swing. There's our A high, there's our B low. We had a 86 bounce and another 86 bounce. Price never came to the BF 786 here. Okay, so it never gave us heads up that we were going to take out this A high. You'll see here we had a nice clear bearish candlestick formation and price has fallen. This was a trade. We showed that on yesterday's video. Price fell all the way down. We broke this B low by 5 pips and then pulled back in. I wouldn't call this a sustained break. I mentioned yesterday that we will look to see if price does bounce out of it, at which point we'll call this a B failure trade. I will label it as that for now. Okay, let's see today, does this low hold? We could most likely get a bit of a test of it and then a rally on up. If this low holds and price rallies up, then we're looking for the A high to be taken out over coming sessions. If this falls from current levels, then this here will become the new A high. Okay, so let's watch this one carefully and see how that pans out during the day. The 1-hour chart is exactly the same like the 4-hour chart. So whatever I said pertains to this. Whatever I said about the 4-hour pertains to this one as well. Okay. Bitcoin daily chart. Bitcoin daily, we're in a bullish AB swing. There's our A low, there's our B high. You can see price found support at the 618, came down, found support at the 786, and now we moved actually beyond the 86. We are still above this A support low. As long as we remain above this A support low, we maintain a bullish bias. Once we break this, we start an inverse head and not inverse, sorry guys. Once we break this, we start a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. And once we break this on a sustained basis, we can't have price pop and come right back up again. We need a break on a sustained basis. Okay. So that's the analysis for today. It's a short one because nothing much has changed. So we're looking for something on Brent oil, and we can most likely see if there is something on crude as well, but Brent is the one that's got the actual formations. And then euro as well would have actual formations if we do get a test and a rally from current levels. It's Thursday. We've not had a trade yet. We'll sit on our hands and we'll wait for something to actually materialize. If nothing materializes today and tomorrow, then we wait and we trade next week. Okay. So subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit the bell notification. You'll be notified whenever I post trades every morning. Not trades, whenever I post forecasts every morning. Remember, these are my forecasts on the system that I trade. And in trading, nothing is guaranteed, as we all know that. But if we trade the same criteria each and every day, we most likely stand a better chance of being profitable. Enjoy the trading day. Cheers. Bye.